to Colby for stopping by. Kent to Colby. Yes, I got a doctor and a judge, and this is season 2 of the Sports Report. How was the summer, gentlemen?
Great. I'm the only one who got a tan. Evidently.
Yeah, where did you went to Ocean City?
Yeah.
Ocean City,
Hawaii. The new resort out there.
Ocean
Beautiful.
City, Hawaii.
Beautiful.
Awesome. Well, we took the summer off. Muggs, did you do anything?
not much. I was freshening up on my law degree.
Your law degree.
I heard you were hanging with Hefner in the mansion.
No comment.
No? No? All right, I had a great summer. We had a big breakthrough in the egg-shaped ball interviewing Adam Jones. Oh, big connection at Mattyvison.com.
He's a large man.
He's a very large man, and he is very pretty. All right, this is the Sports Report for August 27th, 2012. All rise, here come the judge, here come the judge.
Okay, court is in session. August 27th, you know what that means? We're talking some high school football.
Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
Yes, sir. The season finally starts this coming Friday night. And it's going to be a very competitive Lackawanna football conference for 2012.
Woo!
We're starting off with the big boys, the big school guys, the 4As and the 3As. Division 1, it looks like it's Scranton and Delaware Valley's division to lose, I think, but there's quality teams in the middle of the division that are going to compete. I think Scranton, when you obviously start, you start with the quarterback wide receiver combo, Marlon Waiters and Carlon Quiller, and the running back Jake McCarthy.
Jake the Snake.
He's the next McCarthy we'll be hearing about in every sport, probably, for Scranton High. The next, was he a freshman last year?
He was a freshman last
year. So 3 years of a new McCarthy.
Yeah.
New McCarthy generation.
Yes, sir. And he'll be the tailback. And they were 8-4 last year. They won the district Quad A championship, and big things are expected from them. Delaware Valley, the same thing. They have Brian Shore, their quarterback's coming back. Delaware Valley, they're always on the cusp of breaking through. They've never won a playoff game in the district, but Keith Olsber's had them. This, I think, would be the year.
That's very surprising because their athletic programs are always good. You know, smart and good kids up there.
Yeah,
this might be the year.
Yeah, because they've already scrimmaged Nazareth and Bethlehem Liberty so far. You get 2 scrimmages every year. From what I heard, they were very competitive in both those scrimmages, and they open at home this Friday with Parkland, which is another good district 11 team. Scranton actually opens at home Friday with Hazleton. So, and you think also in Division 1, you think there's 3 other teams that could compete in the division. You have Scranton Prep, Abington Heights, and Valley View.
Nice.
I mean, Scranton Prep, Marshall Kopinski's the running back. He comes in with 700 yards from last season. Abington Heights, they had a very uncharacteristic down year at 3-7. But
well, one of the only ones I remember since I was watching high school football.
Yeah, but you know what? They were very young last year, but they also have a good quarterback wide receiver combo back. Pascalicchio, the quarterback, J.C. Shaw, the running back, or the wide receiver, I should say.
The Big Chow, as we coined that.
The Big Chow. Well, it's a Big Chow. Trademark Mattyvison.com, not to be duplicated or replicated.
And of course, Valley View, which shared the league title last year with Scranton, they've lost quite a bit. They lost their Wortman, the tight end, to Penn State, but they do have Tyler Phillips, their running back, and Liam Calais, the quarterback.
We need Adele to calm down in the back of the room.
Yeah, did you see Adele walk by? Was that me? Was that Adele?
Yeah.
She's always saw her. Wow.
Anyway,
she's always coming. I'm sorry.
Calais was a proven leader last year. When Valley View's offense was stuck in the mud, literally, against Dallas in the district championship last year, he made 2 big throws that got Valley View their first ever district championship. And so he's a proven leader. He's now talent-wise not what they had last year, but They're still big up front. They're still big. They still have their athletes on the perimeter. It's 5 teams in that division that each one of those teams could win the league.
They're still the Cougars, you know.
Yeah. And as far
That was a cougar.
and as far as West Scranton's concerned, I heard they also had 2 very competitive scrimmages with Pittston area and Carbondale.
I heard West is going to be looking pretty this year.
Always.
Yeah.
They got a 3-man battle for their quarterback.
I'm sorry, I forgot we were West themed too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You see the blue here?
Yeah.
Red.
Red. Rutgers.
You're like the Riverside guy over
You're
here.
Rutgers.
Week 1.
That's your team. Okay, you gotta respect that. But you said it is a 3-man.
You got 3-man battle there. You got Jackson Bay, McClough, and the other name escapes me.
Leo
Leo Chulo. You're
Yeah.
right.
McClough. Former Falcon.
Yeah. We'll get to that.
Former Falcon McClough.
We'll get to that anyways.
Hey everybody, world famous Matty Mailer here, one of the volunteers at Laura's Hope Rescue, inviting you to the Bark in the Park in Naog, Sunday, September 16th from 9 a.m. to 5. It offers a fun-filled day in a family-orientated atmosphere for dogs and their owners to learn and play. It's host to many fun-filled events such as a motorcycle ride, Paws in the Throttle, from Kingsley to Naog, and portions of that is going to the Fisher House. There'll be a craft fair, demonstrations, agility training, and live music, 2 bands, Farmer's Daughter and Jigsaw Johnny. There'll be a Ross Ian Mackey Memorial Walk, which is going to offer a scholarship to someone entering the veterinarian field or another related animal field. Author, columnist, media personality, and inventor Sarah Hodgson of Animal Planets When Dogs Talk will be on hand to share her many pet-related stories and tips. Admission and parking are free. Don't forget that's September 16th, 2012. It's a Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Naog Park in Scranton. Bark in the Park, brought to you by Laura's Hope Rescue.
But also the other big division would be single A teams. There are 3 very good single A teams. They'll be in District 2. It's Dunmore, Riverside, and Old Forge. How would you like that for a nice little 3-man combo platter?
And that's fun. It's just that's fun to watch that.
And of course, now of course, I got to start with Old Forge. They were the district champions last year in single A. But they have a lot of people. Okay, they have a lot of kids coming back. They've got 14 returning starters, but the 3 that they don't have are their top quarterback, their top running back, and their top wide receiver from last year. That was Colin Carey, Dave Argist, and Lou Febo.
Lou Fabo.
Febo.
He's fabulous.
And but like I said, they're very confident. That's what a game against Southern Columbia last year will get for you. When you only lose.
Yeah.
To a state powerhouse by 11 points when you were in the game the whole way.
Not a lot of people thought they'd get by Riverside in that game last year. So.
Well, they clobbered Riverside for that district, and that's a good segue. That's the second team I'm going to talk about, Riverside, and they will be hosting West Scranton on Friday night at Main Street Field in Taylor.
Yelling Compton, but he moved to Riverside.
Veterans Memorial Field in Taylor, I believe. Yeah. Like Main Street Field. Why did I say that? Anyway, Nick Dranchek and Dave Sweetman, they're the quarterback wide receiver combo that Riverside's got coming in.
And those 2 are probably the most important players, and they're the 2 guys who also were very important on their state run team, the team that they got to the state title a couple years back. So they're still on the team. So that's great leadership right there.
Yeah, it is. I think last year they had that transition with Coach Prawl coming in. They lost some games last year that I didn't expect them to lose. Maybe that was what the transition did to them. But they're loaded for bear this season.
Yeah, I'll be watching them closely this year.
Mark the date, week 5, September 28th, I think, is the Triborough rivalry.
Ooh.
September. Wait. It's week 5. It's week 5. I think it's 27 for 28th. I don't know which day at the moment.
Let's say 28.
Yeah, but that's also after Old Forge plays Dunmore the week prior to that game. So the Old Forge will get a good litmus test to those couple weeks whether or not they will have the ability to repeat in the district. And of course, Dunmore, they're the big bads, the pound and ground in the Lackawanna Football Conference. They returned their two top running backs, Ryan Seaman and Daquan Buckley.
He's a beast.
They're both, yeah, well, their offensive line are beasts. That's what 3,100 yards of rushing last year will do for you. And of course, they're they have a purpose. After the 2-point conversion last year against Riverside failed, that's it. Ended their season after a 10-0 regular season.
You can mash their potatoes, but you can't beat their bucks. That's what I heard.
Yeah. And John Rinaldi was the receiver last year. He's expected to move to quarterback, and he's a great athlete. I mean, all the Rinaldis are great athletes up there in Dunmore.
Rinaldi's and Dempsey's. They're
Yeah.
thick as thieves.
Yeah. Let's see. And I also can't forget we got some Double A. Double A, I think, is it's going to be widely contested by Wyoming area and Wilkes-Barre GER down there, but there are a lot of good teams up here. I think Carbondale had some preseason attention. Mid Valley with Coach Bazzalia, they have their tight end back Ryan Tomasi. He was a big beast. He was catching a lot of passes last year. Mid Valley gave Wyoming area a good game in the district playoffs. And AAA, you can't also forget the big news out of the summer. Coach Curry back on an interim basis down there. Berwick's expected to be the favorite down there, AAA. Go figure. You get your all-time winningest coach back on an interim basis after Coach Campbell bolts to go back to his hometown.
You got a Henson's, you got a Curry, you got a team.
You got it, and you got a Bazzalia, yeah.
That's it.
That's all she wrote for me. I gang the babble.
He ganged the babble. I got a little local report here. The West Side Falcons have kicked off their season, and they are kicking the proverbial booty. They played their first home opener under the lights last Saturday night. It was awesome. The community support was insane. I mean, wow. The D team, we did actually a little clip you can find on Mattyvision about the D and C team. The D team, they played Blue Ridge and they won 30-12, and it was incredible. The little guys, very cute, but just dominant. The C team, 40-0 over Blue Ridge. I saw the D. You kind of almost feel bad for the defense on Blue Ridge because they were just every time they go in the end zone, it was just this is going to be a long day. Wow, they were just you couldn't do nothing. The B squad actually they didn't have a team to field, so Taylor came in and formed a team, and the Falcons won 26-25. Tough game there. And in the A team is just dominant, 18-2 over Blue Ridge. Cheers to the West Side Falcons. Gonna give you a little video montage of some plays right here.
Now.
That's it for the West Side Falcons.
Westboro West Side. Number 34, Mason Spano. Westboro West Side, Falcons. Touchdown! Number 34, Mason Spano. Westboro West Side, Falcon, touchdown! Number 2, Tatum Merrifield on the quarterback keeper for the extra point is good.
Awesome, Falcons. Way to go. All right, we're going to take a little short break right here. Coming up after the break, the doctor's going to give you all the pro sports in under 8 minutes. Down and out? Having a bad day? Go to Mattyvison.com, where smiles are not only guaranteed, they're also free. So go around and explore, have some fun, learn something, and who knows, you might even make a friend. Mattyvison.com, we dream big. Back from the break, I got a doctor. All the pro sports in under 8 minutes. Go.
He said go.
Timer starts now. Okay, less than 2 weeks away from the National Football League
Where
kicking
real
off
football
their
plays.
regular season.
Are you ready for some football? You can't say that
From
anymore.
right
because
now,
he
9
hates Obama.
days away, he does hate Obama.
He hates
you know?
Obama.
Bradford or Dame.
Notre Dame.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
Notre Dame
dun.
Navy, 9 a.m. Saturday morning in
9
Dublin,
a.m.
Ireland.
Make sure you wake up at 7 and watch Rudy before you watch Notre Dame.
Oh, I love that Rudy music. I wake up to that in my alarm clock every day. The Rudy music. Yeah.
Now, what were we
The
talking
studio
about?
audience doing
Yeah,
off the doctor.
Oh, the
We have a studio audience here now.
yeah, pro football.
Pro football, what's going on? A lot going on. But you know what? One of my favorite stories is going to be every year is to see how the rookie quarterbacks do. You have two very high-profile ones.
Tony Romo?
I think there's gonna be five rookie quarterbacks actually gonna be starting the
Starting this
season.
year.
Tony Romo,
Tony Romo.
Robert Griffin III,
Yep.
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss.
I got a
Terrell
draft on
Owens.
Sunday. I better know these.
Yeah, you should probably buy a book.
Matty, World Famous Matty coming back into fantasy football this week. So.
Oh boy,
Yes.
that'll be a good one. Anyway, so we got Andrew Luck and Robert Griffin III.
Oh, that's the ones.
New news today is Russell Wilson from Seattle is going to be starting quarterback. They announced that
Seahawks,
today,
yeah.
which is surprising to me because they just
But he's
picked up,
earned it. He's earned it.
Yeah, they picked up a guy named Matt Flynn, who was Aaron Rodgers' backup.
Okay.
Gave him a pretty healthy contract.
Yeah, but
And he got a rookie.
Russell Wilson earned it. You can't argue that fact.
Yeah, but you would think that the management, like the ownership and stuff, because they're paying this guy X amount of millions more
But
than a mid-level draft pick, that you would like for him to lose the job outright. But hey, that's
it's
why
Pete Carroll. The best player will play for Pete Carroll.
that's why they are the Seattle Seahawks, you know. But
They are who we thought they were.
That bit gets old after a while.
more quarterback news. Mike Vick has been hurt every other play of the preseason. What do you think about that?
I tweeted last week that he
Oh.
is at the hospital as many times as George Feeney gives out the tension on Boy Meets World.
At Jugs Muggsy on Twitter. I saw that actually. I retweeted it.
Boy
Yeah.
meets world reference on this one.
I like
Nice, Muggs. Nice.
In another Boy Meets World reference, you would get hurt if he was playing with squirrels.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody?
Oh, another
Yeah, because-
another reference, www.theglidezone.com, www.theglidezone.com.
You can't overplug. You're overplugging a product that don't pay us. That's what you're doing.
Don't tell Muggsy I got paid for that.
Nonetheless,
Vic.
Vic hurt. Eagles, you know that I think they're gonna have a bounce back here. I mean, 8-8's not the worst record you can have, or they were 7-9, whatever they were.
8-8's not going to win a title.
It's not 7-9 won one last year. But
No,
was
2
it?
years ago.
2 years ago. They got to that.
Yeah.
But and we got what else locally? You know, we talked about our Eagles. What do you think about the Steelers this year, Muggs? It is Steelers.
Used to be my Steelers till we get rid of that quarterback.
Okay.
Cordell Stewart.
I'd rather take Cordell than this guy.
Yeah. Big Ben.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Off the
Fair
field
enough.
antics, that's why.
Off
What do you
the
think,
field.
Bugs? You think the Steelers their little
I'm
injuries
going to
happening?
the expert here.
injury
Aging defense
rate, yeah.
that was once dominant.
Yeah.
Can they get the
Lot of
running game
injuries.
back?
We'll see. Bentonhall's not going to be able to play for a few weeks because he's still coming off the ACL injury. ACL tear.
Hey, yeah, you're right. And they also lost their rookie guard to an MCL tear. He's out for the year.
Yeah.
And that's not a good way to start the season. But I don't know. Steelers. Does this leave the door open for the Browns with Tyler Weeden? Or is that his name? Weeden?
Brandon Weeden.
Brandon Weeden.
Wow.
Tyler Weeden sounded good.
Wow, the Browns. You actually think the Browns can win that division?
I think they could win the Super Bowl.
the steak.
And I'm going to tell
Well,
you
I thought the Panthers said they could win the Super Bowl this year.
Oh yeah, the rookie lineman took out an ad in the newspaper saying guaranteeing a Super Bowl this year.
For the Panthers, yeah.
And I'm confident that they won't be there. Neither will the Browns, despite that joke earlier. But,
Yeah, we could talk predictions next week. There's still
yeah. Oh, we got 9 days to kick off Dallas and the Giants.
next Wednesday, yes
which
sir.
is going to be a good one. Wednesday nighter on NBC.
NBC, yeah.
Wednesday night just doesn't.
That just shows you where the NFL is right now. They can
Yeah,
play
the priorities. They don't want to interfere with Obama's address to the Democratic National
I
Convention.
don't think that's.
Do you realize the ratings? What the ratings
They did that. They did that 4 years ago. They got the Giants and the
Yeah, they did.
Redskins on early on Thursday night, and then they went right to the Republican National
What I'm saying
Convention.
is, if they play this game Tuesday at 8:30 in the morning, it would get a high rating because it's football.
It's
That's all we care
football
about
that
here.
counts.
And it counts.
I
Yeah.
think they're not playing Thursday night because that's the night the
Yeah.
Big Brother vote off and everything. That's a big
Yeah.
night in
Yeah.
television.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
Brother.
Anyway,
Oh, I can't talk
How
Big
about-
Brother, but you can talk Boy Meets World there.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I was gonna say we could talk about real football next week. We could ask the doctor about the Red Sox fire sale.
Oh, the fire sale. You know what? Me being, if you're not familiar with me, I'm a Red Sox fan. But I'm a Dodgers fan because they just sent their best players over to LA for a couple of minor leaguers.
They handed
a box of Cracker
They handed
Jacks,
the keys to that division to the Dodgers.
and a case of water. Just regular, not even like Dasani, not even any good water. It was like Sure-See water.
I heard they are now being named the Los Angeles Phillies Red Sox Dodgers.
But at the same time, as a Red Sox fan, they got rid of about $250 million in salary they would have owed to Crawford,
who hasn't performed in a year.
yeah, he hasn't performed in a year. He's already in his 30s. I feel bad we got rid of Adrian Gonzalez. He's a good guy, a good professional. Josh Beckett, see you, buddy. Go eat your chicken on the West Coast. It's not as good as over here.
Chicken fillet.
He was double fisting Bud Light.
Chicken
He,
fillet.
he closed the bar the day before an afternoon start
Oh.
in Boston. He did.
He's
2
hanging-
a.m.
hanging
he was
with
there
Jabba.
too.
He's hanging with Jabba.
Yeah, him and Jabba. Him, Jabba, and Stone Cold Steve Austin were there.
Whoa.
It always comes back to
Stone
wrestling.
Cold.
That's the bottom line, because the doctor
What?
said so.
I want you to Photoshop Beckett and Austin together.
What?
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's
Does that take time?
What?
Is that free?
That's it. Hey, that's all I got right now.
All right, coming up September 16th, don't forget Bark at the Park in Nayog Park, brought to you by Laura's Hope Rescue. These pictures you see here are part of Mattyvison.com's PRG pictures, available for sale at Matty's, $20 a print. Help a girl's college dream.
Beautiful. These
Yes.
are amazing work. Really.
Look at this one I'm holding of the rainy version of the Nicholson Bridge.
I love that one. I love that one. We are back season 2 on a weekly basis. We dream big, kids.